over the last week or so it's gotten a bit chilly, so I like to sit on my front veranda, and it's a bit too cold at the moment to do so. So I thought I'd go out and buy myself an outdoor heater. So this is the one, and I'm going to give you an unboxing. Now, it was a bit big for my overhead camera to see the full picture, so I'll just show you a bit on the main camera first, and then we'll get to the unboxing. So on the front there we have that it is an LPG gas heater. Now, LPG gas in Australia is propane, 100% propane. So supposedly the same in the US, UK and Ireland, but in other countries it can have a bit of butane gas mixed in with it. Now, what does it say on the front here? So I've got 10,800 BTU. It says Piezo ignition, oxygen depletion sensor, hose and regulator included. Now it's a Companion one, trusted since 1941. Okay, so we go round to this side, and it just says Companion LPG Gas Heater 10,800 BTU. I was going to check what BTU stood for. Put some text at the bottom just showing what it stands for, but basically it's how much it heats by is my understanding. Now on this end we have Companion LPG Gas Heater, protective front guard, powder coated surface, 3 heat settings and a large heating area. Doesn't specify how large, but anyway. Bit there says it is gas safety certification, Australia only. Okay, so this is for Australia. Might be something similar elsewhere, but this is an Australian one since I'm in Australia. Gas safety certified AS2658-2008. What is it? Ooh, 5, or is it an S? SA1 or SAI, 5AI, who knows, dash 40076 or 167, SAI Global 1-year warranty. Okay, so we then have a whole lot of stuff on the back. So what does it say exactly? We have, okay, Companion LPG gas heater, and we have the specifications. Might be able to get this on the overhead camera a bit easier. Okay, so what are the specifications? We have part number COMP232, injector 0.56mm times 3, so there's 3 of them. Consumption 11.44 kilojoules per hour, which it says is 227 G per hour. So I dare say that's how much of the gas, weight in gas, it uses each hour. So that means a kilogram would probably last you a bit over 4 hours. So if you're looking at a 9 kilogram gas cylinder, you're probably looking at about 35 hours, maybe 40 if you're lucky. Gas type, propane at 2.75 kilopascals. Weight, 4.2 kilograms. certification SAI 400167, and I think it's just other stuff I've read before. So I'll just check the overhead camera. Yep, so we have protective front guard, Piezo gas control, a picture of your thing. What do we got? Oh yeah, 3 ceramic plates, and you can see those in the picture. Down the bottom there's a bit of a barcode with some information. What does it say? Companion is a registered trademark of Adventure Trading Australia Proprietary Limited, designed and imported by Adventure Trading Australia Proprietary Limited, 71 Charles Ulm Place, Eagle Farm, Queensland, 4009. That's the postcode, Australia. Made in China. Yeah, that'd be right. Warranty. For details, see www.companionoutdoor.com/warranty. Okay. And there's a whole lot of information here, so I'll just line it up in the overhead camera and I'll come down and read it to you. Okay, safety instructions. Carbon monoxide hazard. Using this appliance in an enclosed space may cause death. Do not use in caravans, tents, marine craft, cars, mobile or domestic homes, or similar locations. So in other words, don't use it indoors, whether it's a house, car, bus, train, plane, tent, caravan, whatever else, who knows. But yeah, as it says next, outdoor use only. So nowhere enclosed. Only use in well-ventilated areas. This appliance must be used outdoors only and is to be operated no closer than 1,000 millimeters from the sides and 1,000 millimeters from above all combustible surfaces, fabrics, flammable materials. So in other words, keep it a metre away from everything, other than the ground it's sitting on. Must only be used on solid and stable horizontal surfaces made from non-combustible materials. So put it on a flat surface, nowhere burnable. So where I'll have it is a concrete veranda, so that's pretty safe. Gas type, propane only. So as I said before, yep, that's what LPG is in Australia, the US, UK and Ireland. Other countries, not so safe. It's a mixture of butane. But anyway, this appliance says it is Australia only, but I imagine something similar is imported elsewhere, possibly. Caution. This appliance is designed for outdoor use only. Do not use indoors. And that's what I've been talking about. Do not remove the guard protecting the burner from this appliance. Do not use the appliance if it has a leak, worn, deteriorated or damaged seals. Inspect the LPG gas hose regularly for signs of wear or damage. Replace if found to be damaged. Use only in well-ventilated areas. I think I've said all this before. This appliance shall only be used in an above-ground open-air situation with natural ventilation, without stagnant areas where gas leakage and products of combustion are rapidly dispersed by wind and natural convection. Do not use as a cooking appliance or modify for any other reason. Do not modify this appliance or remove any guards or covers. This appliance is not to be used in enclosed areas and must be operated away from any type of flammable material or liquid. Okay, I think we've gotten the message with all that. So now we shall commence the opening. I forgot to get my knife to cut the tapes, so I'll be back in a tick. Okay, yep, I'm back with my knife. So we can start a cutting. Okay, we cut one end. We cut the other end. And we cut down the middle. Haha. And it opens. Ooh. So, first thing I can see here, whether you can see me or not, I don't know, but yes, is the hose and regulator by the looks of that. Oh, I guess I'll just put that aside for the moment, because I'll get everything out and we'll be able to see. Okay, I might have to do this back here. So we'll go back to the main camera. Now, what do we got? Okay. So, we have this. And this will pull, and we'll get it on the table. So I gather the overhead camera is probably picking up some of this. Hopefully I haven't bumped the microphone too much there. Oh, one last thing. The instruction manual. So that will help us. So, overhead camera seems to be picking up a bit of it now. So we get one end of the stuff off. Voila. So that's the gas inlet that we can see there. Might take the other bit of whatever off. I'll just throw it away. Okay, so okay, yep. So I think we'll go back to the main camera for the moment. So yes, we got that. Take the plastic off. All this rubbish. Whatever. So I think we can see that. I might go back a bit. Yep. So we have the whole lot there. We have that end there. What does it say? Turning the appliance off. Step 1. Slightly depress the control and turn in a clockwise direction. We can probably read that on the overhead, so I shall put it there. Oh, I might actually move it a bit so you can see all the controls at the same time. Okay, so I've got step 1, slightly depress the control. Assume that's that thing. And turn in a clockwise direction to the ignite position. Huh. Oh yeah. Aha, yes. So you press in and then turn to there. Okay. The single burner and pilot light will remain on. Turn the gas cylinder off and wait for the flame to extinguish. That's step 2. Step 3, turn the gas cylinder valve off. Note, allow the appliance to remain off for a minimum of 5 minutes before relighting. So I assume oh yeah, that's your ignition thing. But yeah, so okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, there you have 3 positions. So yeah, okay, I think I get that. Cool. So what do we got on the back? See how my overhead camera's going. Oh yeah, it's got all that, so that's good. So we've got the handle, and you're supposed to carry it by that's my understanding. We might read the danger first. What's that? A little bit of loose stuff. Use outdoor only. Keep this heater away from all combustible materials. Minimum clearances: front 1000 mm, rear 1000 mm, side 1000 mm, top 1000 mm. Turn off at gas cylinder valve after use. Disconnect and remove cylinder before storing this appliance indoors. Keep children away from this appliance. Indoor use may cause death, so don't do it. Do not operate this appliance before reading the instruction booklet. Okay, so we've got that. Place articles on or against this appliance. In other words, do not do that. So keep everything away from it. Do not place chemicals or flammable materials or spray aerosols near this appliance. Operate or do not operate with panels, covers or guards removed from this appliance. Bit of logic, some of this. Do not operate in an enclosed area without ventilation. Actually, you shouldn't operate in... Yeah, I've read that wrong. I think it's meant to say, do not operate in an enclosed area without ventilation. Don't use an enclosed area, and don't use an area without ventilation would be my advice. Do not operate in a boat. So that's the other thing I didn't mention before. Don't have it in a boat, caravan or tent. This appliance shall only be used with a propane LPG refillable gas cylinder certified as AS2469, which has a Type 21 POL fitting designed to comply with AS2473. It may be hazardous to attempt to fit other types of gas containers. Only use in well-ventilated areas. Carbon monoxide hazard. Using this appliance in an enclosed space may cause death. Do not use in caravans, tents, marine craft, cars, mobile homes or similar locations. Warning: use outdoors only. See operating instructions. Caution: accessible parts may be very hot. Keep young children away. Yeah, China, gas safety certified, part number, gas type, jets. I think I've read all that stuff before. Gas pressure, cylinder pressure, BTU dimensions. 363 by 353 by 170 millimeters. Okay. So, yeah, I've done that side, haven't I? Yeah, you just got the inlet there. So I think I've read everything that needs to be read. And you lift it by the handle. Okay, Yeah, so I suppose we can look at that. What does that say? Vorsichtigungsgefahr von Kindern fernhalten. So keep kids away. Oh yeah, then we've got the English. Caution, risk of suffocation. Keep away from children. Okay. So, do we want a closer look? Okay, we will. So, I might temporarily move this out of the way. Oh, there's a little thing on there. What does that say? This guard fitted to this appliance to reduce the risk of fire or injury from burns, and no part of it should be removed. Okay. I think we get the message. Okay, so I think you might have seen the bald spot on the back of my head then in the overhead camera, but anyway. Oh dear, how do we open this? Aha, a little hole. We rip it open. Okay, so there's our hose and gas regulator, so that will go on the cylinder. And well, I think that's how it works. No, it's the other way around. That goes on the heater, and that one goes to the cylinder. And I have heard they've changed the connection late last year. So I believe that connection fits to the new cylinders. Not so sure about the old, but my understanding is that old appliances do connect to the new cylinder connection. So, sorry to interrupt. This is Future David here with just some minor corrections there. This appliance actually has the old style POL connection on the regulator. So it will connect to both the new connections on the gas cylinders and the old connections. The new style is called the LCC27. To connect to the gas cylinder, you need a new connection, which is pretty much all you get on gas cylinders now. It is threaded on the outside and the inside. The inside takes the old style POL thread and the outside takes the new one. Apparently, any appliance manufactured after the 1st of April 2022, this is in Australia at least, will have to have the new LCC27 connection on the regulator. And so you won't be able to use that on an old gas cylinder connection. So if you did want to buy an appliance and connect to your old gas cylinder, I'd rush in fairly quickly to buy that appliance, but before you do, make sure it's still got the old connection. Anyway, we'll continue on. Hopefully that'll work. Model C35L, C-gas, 2 kilograms per hour LPG, P inlet, 250 to 1750 kilopascals, P out equals 2.8 kilopascals, SIA 400-372, AS 42621. Okay. Anyway, anything interesting written on it? GAF LPG gas hose, 8mm, ASNZS 1869 CMAX WP 2.6 megapascals, SAI GSCS 240 2021. So I assume it's manufactured or complies with some regulation. Anyway, we'll get rid of the rubbish. Do I want to bore you with the manual? I don't think I'll read it. I'll just flick through. So hopefully that's in the overhead camera, which it is. Yes, there's a bit on checking for gas leaks. So it tells you a little bit how to do that. some pictures showing the types of spaces and openings that should be on those spaces to use the appliance. A bit of understanding, yeah, I think a lot of that's logical. Assembly and connection to the cylinder. Yeah, so that tells you how to connect it. So you've got a few pictures there and a 7-step process. Lighting the heater, so you turn the gas on, check controllers in the ignite position, depress and hold. And the Piezo igniter to light the pilot flame and center burner plate. Keep the gas control pressed for 10 to 15 seconds and release. Pilot light and burner does not ignite. Allow for an excess gas to disperse before retrying. So yeah, just be very careful with gas. Yeah, then you can adjust the heat to the different settings. And tells you how to turn it off. Some technical details, care instructions, servicing. Yeah, don't attempt to repair or modify the appliance yourself. And if you want to make some notes. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Make sure you read it. For the moment, I'll just chuck it there till I'm ready. So yeah, I might set it up and you'll have it behind me at the moment, showing you how it's set up, either a photo or I might even have a video, see how I feel and see what looks best. As you can see, I did video it. There's the regulator attached to the gas cylinder with a little device in between called a Gasfuse Eco. So with the older cylinder connections, it will shut off the gas if there is a leak in the hose. And that's a picture of the connector when it would be new. So we have all 3 gas ceramic thingy-me-bobs there firing away. It does heat up very quickly when you turn it on. Also, when you turn it off, it also cools down fairly quickly, so you can quickly store it away again. There's soapy water there. That is because I tested the connections with soapy water, because you can see it bubbling if there is a leak. It describes how to do that in the manual. So I will leave it there and we'll go back to my main talk. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing and I haven't bored you too much. You can watch more of my videos, or you can even subscribe and click on the notification for when I upload more videos. And I think I'll leave it there. I'm David A. Elliott. Have a good one and see you around like a risol.